Thursday, by the way, the preview to Friday, start of the weekend, the
Halloween,
Halloween. Maddie sells a new word. And our friends over at Time Out are sharing some fun ways to celebrate now through Sunday. Of course, they're always in the know.
Yes, and without any further ado, the master of the universe and sometimes the continents of North, South, Central America, and maybe even Antarctica today, Will Gleason. Welcome back.
Hi, so happy to be here. Happy almost Halloween.
Happy almost. What sign are you?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, so you're all right, I think.
Okay, we have to follow up on a few things.
We'll get Rita. We'll get Rita on the horn. We'll get the New York periodicals to talk to each other.
New York Post and Time Out, New York. Wow. First and foremost, sir.
Hello.
Congratulations are in order.
We have a mister.
We have a husband on our hands.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on the nuptials.
Thank you. Yeah,
How did it go?
The wedding went great. We had a wonderful time. It was the one Saturday it didn't rain, and what feels like a decade maybe. So.
Wow.
I felt really lucky that the sun was out.
Look at that photo. Oh
Everyone
my
had
God.
a nice time.
I was following
warm enough to
along
swim.
on Instagram.
Yes.
And if you do not follow Will Gleason on Instagram, I'm sorry that you don't, because he's so buttoned up, and he is the master of the universe.
Yeah.
He could bust a
Was
move.
he dropping it low? Oh, yes, he was.
He was dancing like they were getting him a gig to dance.
Like nobody was watching.
The band really turned it out. Metropolitan Players. Shout out. Yeah.
Okay.
I was out on that dance floor quite a bit.
That's what a good band will do to you. It moves you from the inside out.
The least thing I was expecting. I was like, okay, let me find out. She's
she
on the
texted me. She's
two
like,
and the
no,
four
Will.
doing the whole thing. Shoot. All right. Brass tacks, Halloween.
Yes,
What
we're
are we doing
almost
tonight?
there.
Thursday.
Best weekend of the year.
Yep.
All right, well, tonight, a really fun event. It's one of those kind of only in New York Halloween events. It's in Central Park. It's an annual family-friendly event. It's called the Pumpkin Flotilla. So they take all of these jack-o'-lanterns and float them across the Harlem Mere in the north part of Central Park. They've been doing this for a number of years. It's really fun.
That's adorable.
Great thing to take your kids to. And a really fun part of it is that you can bring a jack-o'-lantern to actually be floated out on the water. Yeah, if you want your jack-o'-lantern to be chosen, try to get as close to 8 pounds as you can. Don't use any artificial dyes or paints. And bring it up there between 4 and 5:30 today. It may be selected to be a part of the flotilla. Yeah.
I should bring my jack-o'-lantern that I carved here last Friday.
You did a great job with that one.
It was
Maybe
very
you
nice.
should.
So that's tonight. Love it. Very New York. How about Friday, tomorrow?
Friday is another great kind of New York tradition. It's on the Upper West Side at the Cathedral of St. John the Divine. It's called the Halloween Extravaganza and Procession of the Ghouls.
I love this one.
They've been doing this for decades. Really amazing spectacle to see. It starts out with a live screening of the silent film The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, and there's live organ accompaniment with that huge organ in the cathedral.
My Lord.
Very cool. And then it kind of transitions into this processional with these really amazing, creative, over-the-top costumes and masks that kind of fill the space. It's a very fun, spooky vibe. There are 2 showings. The 7 p.m. one is sold out now, but the 10 p.m. you can still get tickets for. Extra spooky.
Not even if we
it's a little
use
bit
your
later.
name at the door?
That's dark.
You can't get in at 7?
No, I think you're gonna have to wait until 10, but maybe even
have
spookier
dinner, then go.
Yeah, you're going
that's
until
what I
midnight.
I like to be scared on a full stomach.
If you're looking for an earlier activity, they are restarting Friday and Saturday their crypt tours, which is really interesting. They're usually off limits. You can take tours of the crypts under the cathedral. That's $30, and that's in the afternoon on Friday and Saturday.
St. John the Divine.
A crypt tour.
Yeah. I love that.
Seems
place.
macabre.
Yeah, very interesting, I think.
What are we up to Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday is the turn-up.
Yes. So Saturday, one of my favorite events of the year, the Fort Greene Great Pumpkin Dog Costume Contest.
Yes.
As you've probably seen before, these dog owners and the dogs always turn it out with amazing, over-the-top, really fun costumes. So they're going to be taking over Fort Greene Park on Saturday. The show starts at noon if you want to see the top contestants. And we're doing something really fun. We're partnering with them, and we're putting this year's winning dog on a digital cover. So we're going to make the winning dog.
You know what? Thank you for that.
Cover star.
Thank you, Will Gleason.
So we'll be there. I'll be
doing
there
the
if you want to
important
stop
work.
by.
Oh, wow.
So really excited. I've already seen a lot of very funny dog costumes this year. I saw a golden retriever as the Golden Bachelor.
Oh, I saw that too. Oh my God, it's
Still
so
laughing
creative.
about that. So I'm excited to see what they come up with on Saturday.
Fantastic.
And that brings us to Sunday Fun Day.
Sunday Fun Day.
So this is the last day of the year that you can check out Boo at the Zoo up at the Bronx Zoo. So we wanted to highlight it. Really fun activity. Great time of the year to go up to the zoo and check it out. There are things happening all over the zoo all day long. Multiple Halloween costume parades that happen, jack-o'-lantern carving demonstrations. There are a couple new things that are starting this year for the first time. One is kind of a spooky story hour involving animals that you'll see at the zoo and kind of folk tales that are passed down throughout generations about those animals, and a skeleton demonstration of some of the animals that you'll see. So those are new. On top of that, you're going to have the crafts, the costumes, the live performances. It's a really fun event.
This
All
is
that and some.
fantastic. The Bronx Zoo also, institution.
Oh, yeah.
Are you dressing up for Halloween?
I am, yeah.
And?
I'm going to be a ghost. So
well,
it's a
Will Gleason.
but Casper, the ghost.
I just watched that movie last night.
Yeah, Faris is going as Christina Ricci. So
I was just gonna say thank you. Your husband is
Thank
very
you.
on brand. I love it.
Thank you.
Did we decide if you're dressing up for Halloween?
I'm dressing up for the show. It's TBD though on what I am wearing.
Okay, fine.
excited to
I'm
see.
dressing up in a ball gown on Saturday for the Emmys.
Yes, that's really what's happening on Saturday at the Emmys. That's
But
what,
it's
Very
also
exciting.
a high ticket item. I don't want
Yes.
to talk about it.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Send us
excited to be
pictures
here.
of your costume.
I might have to stop by the
Excited
puppy
to see yours.
situation.
Please do. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, I'll be there checking out the dogs all day long. There's going to be about 100 of them, so there should be some.
How
really fun
to
And
decide
nice-
on who makes the cover.
nice
Oh,
weather.
Yes.
And for more fun ideas and things you can do, you can visit timeout.com/New York.